All right, what is up, YouTube? That's just straight ripping off of C-Bum. Anyway, it is day 4 of the transformation bulk, and it's actually my rest day, so I'm gonna do something kind of unusual. I can't really say it's unusual because this is like the 4th video on the channel. But I mean, if you look at the other 3, you can tell that it's kind of Sam Sulek inspired gym vlog. We're just gonna make my meal prep for the rest of the week. It's like Thursday, so I'm out of food I made back on Sunday. The downside is my chicken is still frozen, but my ground beef is good. I can still make the potatoes, and I actually need the air fryer anyway. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna do something over here. Yeah, so I'm trying to do like a unique angle here because I don't want to show you the sink because my apartment, I moved into my apartment like 2.5-ish months ago, and dishwashers still don't work. And look, I mean, how much mess can 2 people reasonably make? I can make a lot of a mess. And with the meal prep, the Tupperware containers just kind of pile. I don't want to show you this, the sink. I also don't want to show you the legs because I don't know, it's just the fit right now. First thing I'm gonna do though, because this would be smart, is start making my bonus meal, which is my dinner. I'm gonna make a chicken Caesar wrap. So step 1 for the chicken Caesar wrap is gonna be to air fry these bad boys. Look, I'm not sponsored or anything, of course, but the Kirkland Signature chicken breast chunks, these things hit so hard. We're looking at 140 calories for a 3-ounce serving, 16 grams of protein. I'm gonna eat 2 servings of this. So easy. I'm just gonna pray that my legs aren't visible. If they are, it is what it is. The main reason I'm actually making this wrap is because I remember I bought burrito tortillas, and I bought those like 2 weeks ago. I haven't used them yet. I forgot I had them actually. So we're looking at what? 3 ounces a serving, 84 grams. I'm gonna switch this to ounces because I don't feel like doing math. Throw these bad boys in there. Shake that around. All right, let's see. Air fry 400 for like 10 minutes. It's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna preheat the oven because now I'm gonna make some potatoes. I've got like 400 degrees. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of roast them because my air fryer, I mean, there's like 2 bins, but they're small, so it doesn't really roast a lot. So it's like, I don't know, 400 degrees for like 35, 40 minutes. In terms of potatoage, we got golden potatoes. Is there a specific reason? Not really. I think they roast pretty good. Sometimes I'll get sweet potatoes. Costco didn't have any sweet potatoes the last time I was there, so I didn't get any sweet potatoes. But that's okay. You win some, you lose some. It's been snowing a lot on the East Coast, so it's kind of it's kind of understandable that not everything is going to be accessible 100% of the time. So that's cool. All right, so I washed all my potatoes. What the hell? I guess except for this one, which I put. No, it's wet. I washed it. I just put it on top of the counter for some reason. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna chop these in like little. Oh, my oven's done. We're just gonna chop these in like little inch long cubes. So I said earlier that it's my rest day, and I also said that I did a Orange Theory class. And I think a lot of people kind of, they hear rest day and they think, oh, dude, I don't gotta work out today. Or I get to sit around and do nothing. And I think that's kind of a weird mindset to have. And I think, it's maybe a misconception. A rest day just means, at least in my opinion, you're not training. That doesn't mean you're not being physically active. You can still be physically active. That's perfectly fine. But in terms of going 100%, you know, training the body to the point of failure and fatigue and setting new PRs and whatnot, yeah, that's not a rest day. But if you want to go do some recreational activity, sports, maybe even a very light jog. I'd probably not jog. I don't know. I guess it depends how conditioned you are. But maybe a bike. A bike's probably going to be a good option for a rest day. Maybe a little hike. Maybe walking the dog for a little bit. That's light activity, and that's still part of your rest day. In fact, I would argue that it would be beneficial and it'd be of interest to do those light recreational activities on a rest day. So your body is still moving, blood's still going around the body. The blood is what kind of carries all the good stuff that you need to repair, muscles, your nutrients and whatnot. So actually being slightly active on a rest day, where you're doing some light recreational activity or some light cardio or whatnot. Mobility, that's another time or another activity you could do on a rest day. Yoga, stuff where the focus is on moving the body and being active, not, destroying the body and training and whatnot. So, the idea that just because you're on a rest day, and I think I washed way too many potatoes, the idea that just because you're on a rest day, you don't have to really do anything, you definitely can do something. But you know what I'm trying to say. You get the point. You get the idea. That being said, today was a benchmark day. All right, so I finished chopping these things. I did wash too many potatoes, by the way. But that's roughly what it should look like. They're like slightly larger than an inch. They're gonna work. They'll be fine. Seasoning though, I like to go a little crazy. I hate it when things are bland. So, good thing about being on a boat is I can use a bunch of olive oil. Add some extra calories in there. Let's see. There it is. So I didn't even say what I was trying to make, or what I'm going to make. Just some, taco bowls with some potatoes. Nice, quick and easy source of carbs and protein. Really easy to, pack and take to work and whatnot. So some onion powder. And some garlic powder. Yeah, I don't. You don't measure anything. Yeah, you just kind of trial and error. Sometimes you get something that just don't taste right. Next time, don't do that. Over time, you kind of get a sense for, what's going to taste. What's going to taste exceptionally good together. I will say Sunday when I meal prep, I'll probably bust out the crock pot, do some sort of chicken thigh recipe. I think I saw on Pinterest a recipe for like General Tso's chicken, which sounds heavenly. Or maybe I'll do some sort of curry. Curry also sounds pretty good. But yeah. Let me start with the ground beef. So ground beef, simple, easy. Kind of just throw it in the pan and let it brown. Yeah. All I'm doing with this one really is I'm gonna brown it up, probably season it with some salt and pepper, and then I'll go back and re-season it with some, I left my cabinet open, with some taco seasoning. And that's pretty much all I'm doing for the ground beef. Try to pinch it by the corners and throw that in there. Well, maybe it wasn't hot enough. It'll get there. So salt and pepper to start, just because, again, I don't like my food to be bland. So put a little salt, put a little pepper in there. Yeah, and cook it up with some microplastics. So I got these burrito tortillas. I bought it because some burritos sounded nice and I forgot about it. So it's kind of been in my closet, my cupboard, my cabinet for like 2 weeks. I've also got some lettuce and this, I don't know. Um, it's got 19 grams of protein in it. I'm eating it. It says remove lid and film. Oh, I can't get the film off. God. Ew, it's chunky. Well, actually, that's probably a good thing. It's actually probably where the protein is. Alright. Nuke it. Yeah. Also, bad news. I kind of forgot when I put the potatoes in, so we're just going to play it by ear. Alright, welcome to my food preparation corner, where I still have my bowl of thawing frozen chicken. But I'm going to make my little wrap because I'm hungry. I got this little Hello Kitty plate to put it on. Let's see. Alright, so... Alright. Throw it on the plate. This is like bonus content, you know. This ain't meal prep. This is... I'm big and I want food. I got this bag of lettuce. Why is it in a Ziploc bag? Don't know. We're gonna dump it out. Alright. Now, we put our chicken... Don't worry, my hands are clean. Put my chicken here. Ooh, my air fryer, not air fryer. Air purifier is mad at me. Yeah. We're gonna top it off with some provolone and Caesar dressing. Ooh, that broke. I'm just joking. Nothing broke. There we go. Slice of provolone. And tear that thing. Well, I meant to tear it in half. I guess provolone's pretty resistant to tears. Shake up my Caesar. Aim. Just drizzle that thing. Oh. Alright, carefully drizzle that thing. Guys, I don't know how to wrap. I'm Guys, I think I've made a logistical error in how filled I made this thing. Alright, well, it's a fruit roll up now. I don't have any toothpicks to hold it in place. But there you go. If you know how to wrap, get a larger tortilla and make a wrap out of it. Anyway, the beef's coming along pretty nicely. That's good. It's actually just about ready for the, I don't need to be so aggressive with it. I'm sorry. Taco seasoning. I'm gonna just, wrong way. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna, ooh. Shit. You know, sometimes these things happen and you kind of have to improvise. Oh, God. Ooh! Oh, my God! Oh. 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 Alright, well, guys, it's not going to be bland, that's for sure. Shit. Ain't this majestic? There's a big rip in the middle, but at the end of the day, it's not the tortillas you... Oh, did I just drop lettuce on the floor? It's not what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside. We'll talk about the macros, right? We'll talk about the macros. I can't tell you off the top of my head. I put it in I think it's MyFitnessPal. I don't know. I've been using it for like 6, 7 years, 8 years. You know, back in my day, the scan function used to be free.
you didn't have to pay a premium to be able to scan your barcodes for your food. But now, with these all newfangled doohickeys, you gotta pay a premium for it. Yeah, well, I just, mano y mano, man. I enter in everything in by hand. It works. So typically, what I'll do is like 130. I think that's what a serving of golden potatoes is. Between 100 and 200 grams of potatoes, I'll portion that out when they're done. I mark out the ground beef. What I do is I add like a tablespoon of olive oil or maybe half tablespoon of olive oil to the calorie because I don't actually use that much olive oil. But I add that in, and that's pretty much the macros for it. Are there macros? Are there calories and seasoning? Yeah. Am I going to be that anal about it to track it? Not really. I mean, I'm sure if I was in a body like I was if I was on prep, and I'm like, getting shredded, getting lean for a show, sure. But one, I'm bulking, so I don't really care. Two, even if I go on a cut, and when I eventually do go on a cut, I'm not trying to cut to like sub 10. Honestly, sub 10, that's too much maintenance for very little reason. Sub 15, that's pretty reasonable. Sub 15, 12, 15%. Honestly, if you're walking around like that, you're lean, you look good. I'll take it. All right, fellas, good news. We're almost done. My chicken, unfortunately, is still frozen. But we're gonna just say, fuck it, and it'll cook. Look, it's gonna cook, okay? I might have to cook it a little bit longer. It might end up being a little bit dry, but you know what? That's why we have ketchup and barbecue sauce and honey mustard and ranch and yeah. Okay, so pro tip. Make sure all the seasons you want are open and ready to use once you start the cooking process for the chicken breast. That way you're not having to wash your hands 1,000 times and it takes forever. You're still frozen, you little bastard. That's fine. Alright, so what I do when I'm air frying chicken, I don't know why I do this. I saw someone do it on TikTok, then I tried it once, and then it worked out really well. Is I kind of score it. And I guess the reason is so the inside can cook a bit quicker, especially like these ones are thick. They must have been like giving these dang chickens some growth hormone or something. I don't know. Probably. That's fine. I'm gonna hit these bad boys with salt, paprika. Paprika, really, I don't even know what the taste of paprika is. I put paprika on there for color. It looks good. That's why. Onion powder, garlic powder, thyme. Guys, and let me tell you, if you've never used an herb before, Italian seasoning goes on pretty much anything. Thyme goes on pretty much anything too. So I'm about. Anyway, I got my air fryer over here, lined some tin foil. I'm just throwing them in. Air fry 400 for 12 minutes, I think that's what I do. 6 minutes in, I'll flip it, and then it should be done. Well, I got some more bad news. My wrap kind of became a deconstructed salad. So I guess I needed bigger tortillas, maybe less filling. Let's take a look at these potatoes. That just reminds me, I gotta make rice as well. So, they smell potato-y. That's a good sign. Look at that. That looks pretty good. I don't know what the texture is looking like on them just yet. Oh, I forgot about them, to be quite honest with you. But texture-wise, they got a nice outer shell, and a nice fluffy inside. Oh, it's hot. I ate a potato. I'm gonna do 2 cups of rice. Throw that in there. As soon as I can find the measuring doohickey. Guys, don't forget to wash your rice. Okay. Alright, and just like that, you've got food for like, well, I'd say like a normal person, that's probably lunch, maybe dinner for the next like 4, 5 days, basically the whole week. For me, I'm looking at, look, it's anywhere between 5 and 8 meals, okay? But the thing is, that only took about an hour and a half, and I'm very chaotic, and I made another meal. Don't forget that. But like potatoes, you know, I'm spending like $4 for 10 pounds of potatoes. Rice, 20, I think I spent like $15 for like 20 pounds of rice. That's gonna last me God knows how long. Chicken's kind of expensive. Ground beef's kind of expensive nowadays, but still, who knows? It's definitely less than $5 a meal. So, decent protein, good carbs, good fat. It's all healthy stuff. So, anyway, I don't really know how to end this video.